Hi everyone, my name is Marie Howell and I'm a physical therapist. I'm also a member at Burks Methodist Church, and I'm here today to help you work through an exercise program while you're at home. You can do this at home in your house, on your back porch, on your back deck like I am here. Invite your friends and neighbors to do it alongside you in their respective homes. So we're going to run through a few different positions that we can work in. The first is the seated position, then we're going to move to a standing position, and then more of a dynamic movement program. So you can see here I have a couple of resistance forms. So I have some dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, you can use some dry beans. This is 1 pound, and then a can of food is also almost 1 pound. So use what you have and what you feel like you can tolerate. So I'm going to start with, let's do a little bit of warming up first. So we're going to work on some breathing first. So place your hand over your belly. When you inhale, you want your hand to move forward as your belly pushes into it. Okay? So breathing all the way in deeply through your lungs and exhaling all the way out. As you do this, you want to think about lengthening through your spine as well. Okay? So here, you're just warming up your lungs for the activities that you're about to do. And that's a great way to get some increased oxygen to your brain and to all the tissues that your body needs to perform, especially under these circumstances. Okay, so now we're going to work on some shoulder rolls. So you want to bring your shoulders up, back, and down. And as you work through here, you want to move where you feel comfortable. Keep your head back and over your shoulders. And bring your shoulder blades up, back, and down, creating a nice open feeling through the front of your chest. And again, you're staying nice and lengthened through your spine. Then we're going to go on to moving your head from one side. Bring your right ear down towards your right shoulder. And then left ear back down to your left shoulder. And keep moving just like this, nice and slow. Only at in the range that you feel comfortable. Because we don't want you moving through a significant amount of pain here. Okay, then you're going to take and turn your head to the right, look over your right shoulder, and then look over your left shoulder. And again, this direction, and this direction. Okay, now we're going to take that flexibility activity and move it down to your trunk. So we're going to pretend like we are a bendy straw. We're going to get tall, and then lean, bend to the right, and repeat it to that side. You want your head to follow, so you're creating a nice curve in your spine as you bend over. Again, only move to where you feel comfortable. And we'll do the same on this side. Inhaling as you move in either direction. You can really think about expanding through your ribs, opening through those lungs. And we'll do one more. Okay. Now bring your arms gently out in front of you, about a shoulder width apart. Then you're going to rotate as you inhale. And then exhale when you come back to the center. And the same to this side. So in this activity, you almost feel like you're a barbershop pole, getting taller. Or I like to tell some of my clients that you pretend like you're a lighthouse. And you have the light right here on your chest, and you're scanning the horizon as you rotate your body. Do one more. Okay, so now we're good and flexible through our arms. We've warmed up. We're going to move on to some exercises with our resistance or without, whichever you prefer. So we're going to work on first some shoulder exercises, okay? So here we're going to raise your arms up and then back down. I'm going to bring your arms just up to your shoulder level, especially if you're just warming up. We'll get them over your head in just a few moments. We're going to do 10 repetitions, okay? So this is 4 and 5 And what you want to make sure that you're not doing is raising your shoulders up towards your ears, okay? So we want to keep that space between your ears and your shoulders to keep those really muscles that tend to want to be tense. We want to keep those at bay. All right, and I'll just do one more. I am not a good counter and talker at the same time. Okay? So the next activity is bringing your arms out in front of you and then rowing. Okay? So here you can use the resistance in the form of weights, or if you have a resistance band, you can also use that. Put it around your foot or around a sturdy piece of furniture in front of you. Okay. That's 5. We're going to do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and last one is 5. Good. So if you need to, you can roll those shoulders out, take a little break. The next exercise is going to be to bring your arms out to the side. Again, we want to keep right here, keep your arms so that they just become parallel with the floor. All right, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys are doing great. Hang in there. 7, 8, 9, and last one here is 10. Nice. Good. Now, we're going to take your arms over your head like I promised before. So this exercise, you're going to start here, and you're going to bring one arm up at a time, and let's alternate. Okay, so we're going to do 10 on each arm. Sounds like the birds are waking up, and my neighbors playing basketball on the basketball court. It's actually a hawk in my backyard. Good. We've got 5 more to go on each arm. 1, 2, 3. Again, you want to move only where you feel comfortable. If you have shoulder problems, just move wherever you feel like you have the range of motion. Okay. You might be moving on to 11. I'm not sure here. Good. Okay. Now, we're going to move to a little work on your biceps with 2 more exercises with these weights, or without if you prefer. So you want to have your arm, I'm going to stand up here, you want to have your arm in what we call a hammer grip, and then you're going to move that up and rotate so your palm is facing your shoulder when you finish, and then unrotate it as you come back down. Okay, so since these are seated, since I told you that, I'm going to stay sitting. You're welcome to stand if you'd like. We're going to do 10 repetitions. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now here you want to make sure that your body's not coming forward toward the weight, but your weight is coming forward towards your body. Okay? So again, you can be sitting up against the back of the chair or sitting out away from it like I am. All right, so we're going to do the other arm the same way. Hammer grip down, rotate, and come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, so now we've worked the biceps, which are the front of your arm. Now we're going to work the triceps, which are on the back of your arm. Okay? So you're going to take your can of food or your dumbbell. Just be careful because it's over your head. You want to have a good grip on it. And you're going to raise it up and then down. All right? So trying to keep your arm right here alongside your head, next to your cheek and your ear. And straighten that elbow and then back down. So what you want to kind of watch for is that your shoulder itself doesn't come up towards your ear. Again, those muscles, those stress muscles, like to really hold on there. So keep that space. And we're going to do 3 more just because, again, I'm not counting. And last one here. Good. And then we'll move to the other side. Okay. Again, making sure you have a good hold of it, keeping your body up tall, and make sure that you're continuing to breathe, okay? Because hold your breath, it will increase your blood pressure and increase the pressure to your vascular system in your brain and your other organs. We'll do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Okay. So that does it for our arm workout with our weights or cans of food and bags of beans. And stay tuned for the leg exercises.